So all I'm doing is just going to be soaking the wood with the water. A good 5 minutes. This is 1/8, 32 by 48. So we're going to do this for 5 minutes. Of course, today is very, very humid, so bear with me. So what you'll need is like around 6 to 5 straps, or ratchet straps, and around 2x4s. And you can get this at your local hardware store, have them cut 2x4s. So this is the prepping process before we start on our Roman shield. So we first just lay down all the straps, make sure the handles are facing upwards, because when you wrap it around the barrel. Now these two type of barrels are preferable. You can do the plastic one, or you can do the metal one, whichever you prefer. You can pick it up locally for $5 or $10. They're pretty cheap to pick up. So yeah, it's a very simple process. So let's start. So I put a layer of glue, wood glue, between the layers of the 3 pieces of wood, and I just gently lay it down. It's raining today, so usually I took a sponge to get the water out, or kind of dry it out, and there you go. So now in the next step, I'm going to be putting a barrel on top of the plywood. And then I'm going to ratchet up and then let it cure for 3 days. So let's get to it. So what I'm doing is I'm rolling wood glue on top of the shield. So then I want to lay the linen on top of it. So I want to put more glue, because last time I was afraid to put less glue as possible, so I didn't want it to seep through the linen, and I created a bunch of air bubbles, but eventually I fixed it. But as you can see, this is a simple roller. You can get a used, roller they used for paint, doesn't matter. It can be hard as rock, just as long as you just roll the glue over the shield. Yeah, I gotta get more wood glue. So this is what I'm using, premium wood glue. It takes like 20 minutes, but there is differences. Wanted something more exterior, more abuse. Anyways, you can go to the store and look at the differences. Sometimes what you pay for is the value you get out of it. So anyways, I'm gonna finish this up. Pour more wood glue on this bad boy. Just let it dribble. And dries in like 20 minutes, so you kind of have to be sort of quick on it. Now what I'm doing is kind of getting all these wrinkles out best I can before it dries. Stretch it best I can. But you can use a sander block like this to kind of even it all out. You want to get this before, stretch it hard as you can. And it's about to rain too. So anyways, as you can see, something like this, it's already getting all the air bubbles out, making it flushed and perfect. Doesn't take that much effort, because as long as you just place something like a flat surface like this, and when you're warping the wood like this, anyways, so sometimes it creates a crack seam, like right here. Can't really get out of, but whatever. Nothing's perfect. Sometimes having little imperfections makes it even more authentic. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful shield. I should name all these shields. Give them their own little personalities, you know? Like cars. I gotta take this in the garage before it starts raining. So, but you apply, you just pour the wood glue on there. Take a wood sander like this, and just even out all the air bubbles best you can, and then let her dry. This shield has very baby smooth skin. It's come out nice, very, very nice. Can't wait to put this shield in action. So I got some good old-fashioned milk paint, and some red is what I'm using to paint the Roman shield. So the instructions say do not pour all of this in at once. So you want to put a little bit too much, and then pour a little. This is a whole cup. So when I did the first time, I just did 1 cup mixing the milk paint. I covered the whole Roman shield. So I'm not going to use a whole cup of water, but I'm trying to get a second coat on there, because I feel it needs a second coat. But so I just mix it up. And I bought this can for like $3 from Lowe's. So this goes around $15, if you guys want to know. Pretty much special order, sadly. But since I got so many shields to make, I'm just gonna do latex paint. So let's do this up. So I'm taking milk paint. It's water-based paint. So just painting. Painting the linen. I used wood glue for the linen on top of the shield, so it'll seal it a little bit more after it dries. So it's looking good so far. So what I'm using is boiled linseed oil. So basically, I'm just gonna layer it over the milk paint or the linen, so it can be darkened. Just take a simple roller and we'll make it even more darker. So let's get at it. Not too much, but Just enough to cover the shield. So we're gonna nab this in there. As you can see, it's already getting darker. Plus the oil helps protects the shield too. Of course, I already took it in practice and roughed it up, but gave some character to it. I'm just using a little sponge roller.